Yeah, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and today I want to bring you guys my video, my breakdown, reaction, analysis, or whatever of the Bryan Fury gameplay trailer that got revealed at Combo Breaker for Tekken 8. Now, obviously, I'm about a week late to this. Better late than never, but I was actually at Combo Breaker where this got revealed, and obviously I didn't have my setup and everything. I couldn't probably do one of these videos like I normally would for a trailer. I guess I could have uploaded like the live reaction I did like in the crowd, but it just... hindsight's 2020, I guess. I don't know. I've just been all over the place playing catch up. Excuse me. Playing catch up. I've been home for a couple of days now, but like I said, things have been really hectic. I've been very busy. So yeah, I'm sure the hype has died down significantly for this, but I still wanted to put it out anyway because it's just something that I want to do and because I love making this Tekken content, and Tekken 8 is the fighting game I'm looking forward to the most right now, and I'm still more excited for that than anything else at the moment, and that includes the DBFZ patch that we have right now and Street Fighter 6, which I'm still going to be playing both of those, both on stream and on the channel, but just Tekken 8 is where my heart is really at right now. That's the game I'm looking forward to, that I'm really excited about, even though we have still no release date on that. But with that being said, that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into this. Like I said, I was there in the audience when this got revealed, but I was like the energy, the emotion, like everything was just so hectic that I didn't really properly take it in the way I wanted to, and I was honestly on the other side of the venue watching the Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8, and then I ran to the other side of the venue to catch this, and then yeah, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and check it out, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. I don't expect a ton of people to be watching this, but like I said, I'm doing this for myself more than anyone else, I guess, but just uploading it for your guys' viewing pleasure who clicked on this video as well. Let's get into it. So much talking. This is really different from how they usually reveal it. Well, I guess because this was a Combo Breaker reveal.
Get ready for the next battle.
I say it was that different. They just had a little extra on it.
Tekken 8.
Oh, he looks sick.
Bryan
Fury. Nice. I love this announcer so much. Ooh. Bryan is definitely one of the coldest characters in Tekken, for sure. In case you've ever wondered who my favorite Tekken player is, it's Knee. I don't normally take photo. Okay, so when I go to tournaments, I take photos with a lot of people, but that's because people ask me for pictures, and that's not a flex or anything. Like I didn't mean it to sound like that, but I'm not normally the one who asks a lot of people to take photos. That's just normally not me. But the one guy that I did ask for a photo at Combo Breaker is actually Knee. Knee is one of my favorite fighting game players of all time. He's my favorite Tekken player for certain. You know, shout out to my homie Speed Kicks K-Wiz, and on all those other guys that I'm cool with. But come on, bro, Knee's the god of Tekken, bro. And that being said, the most hype thing for me to watch in Tekken is Knee playing Bryan. That's when I get the most excited, and he was actually playing some Bryan at Combo Breaker. He didn't end up playing him against Arslan. I don't believe, right? He was playing. Yo, we're gonna have to run this whole thing back because I was doing so much talking. But yo, the machine gun. Son, is he about to? I thought he was about to fire off a laser from his eyes or something. I didn't know what was about to. I caught a glimpse of this like during the actual reveal, but nah, run it back. But it was sick. Yeah, Knee's my favorite player to watch, and my favorite character to watch him play is Bryan. So that's what's most like. Speaking of Bryan, shout out to Mr. Naps, aka Jimmy J Tran, whichever name you know him by. Missed that guy a lot competitively. I didn't know him personally, but he's just another one of those players I really enjoyed watching. Again, a Bryan player. I don't play Bryan at all, but I really like watching this character get played. I don't know why that is. He's just really cool and really hyped to me. Now, let me pay more attention to the gameplay this time around. Wait, was that a taunt or a stance or something? Something I've noticed a lot about these characters is that a lot of characters seem to have stances, and for a brief moment, it looked like Bryan did a stance. Yeah, that. It did. I don't really know what that is exactly. Yeah, he does it there too. I didn't even realize. Wonder what that's all about. Sidestep, string. Hey. He was against Paul. I like his design a lot too. Bryan's design feels like it doesn't change as drastically as some other characters do at times, but he always looks really cool, and he definitely looks really dope in this game right now to me. Hey. Jeez. Definitely still seems like he's using that taunt, which honestly, I don't really know historically how important Bryan's taunt is to his gameplay, and at a competitive level. Obviously, it's a very useful tool in Tekken 7, but I didn't really watch previous Tekken games competitively. I mean, I've gone back and seen some stuff, right? I've watched some events and some top 8s, but I wasn't following those games nearly as closely as I've been following Tekken 7 and as I will be following Tekken 8. I ain't gonna lie though, his rage art is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not my favorite though, that's for sure. What is my favorite one? I still really like Warring's. Kazuya and Jin are really high up there. Well, Kazuya especially. Is Kazuya my favorite one out of everyone we've seen so far? I might have to do a video at some point ranking like all the rage arts that we've seen. But then again, I guess it's hard to do that because we never know when we're going to get more reveals. I mean, obviously at some of the majors, right, there's going to be reveals and stuff, but I guess it doesn't matter. I can just do it whenever I want. Goodness gracious. Did the windscreen with the machine gun. At first, because I wasn't like digesting the trailer the same way that I am now and actually paying more attention to it and keeping my focus on there because I was the crowd and I was running around and I was recording and stuff. So at first, because I kind of like missed it, I thought the gun was part of his rage art at first, and I was like, "There's no way dude pulls out this heavy artillery for the rage," which I guess wouldn't be the craziest thing, because you know, Anna pulls out an RPG or something in hers in Tekken 7. But I just yeah. Let's go ahead and run through one more time, see if there's any little things I want to pick out. All right, so I was skimming through the trailer again, looking for some stuff that I can pick out, and I'm not a super knowledgeable Bryan player, despite the fact that I said two of my favorite players to watch are Bryan mains, right? But granted, Jimmy J Tran doesn't really compete much these days, and well, Nee doesn't typically play Bryan in tournament most of the time. But that's why it's so like special and such a good, a nice treat for me when they do, because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of rare. But I think the thing that interests me the most that I want to talk about or just take a closer look at is actually the taunt stance thing that he does, right? So it's not right there, it's right here. Okay, so he does this taunt, and obviously like the one taunt that he has, you know, that you can go into like a you know, a jet upper, or you know, you get the guaranteed stuff at the wall or whatever. That's one thing, but this seems like something I don't know if this is brand new or what, but you see he does this taunt and he gets like these flames and these sparks around his arms, right? And then where is it? Somewhere in this, he does it right there after the knockdown, right? So what did he do? An orbital? No, okay, so he does this flying knee move, which apparently gives knockdown, and that move looks kind of crazy. And he does the taunt. He's in heat, you can see, and he gets the sparks and stuff around his arms. And then you'll notice there's like all these flames and explosions that start coming out of his arms and his wrists and hands during the string, which seems like it's pretty much all guaranteed, right? And he finishes off with this one big punch. So like the thing I kind of want to look closely at through this trailer is how many times we see stuff like that, because this might be one of those things where it's like the properties of some of his strings will almost change after he does that taunt, where certain strings become guaranteed when they normally aren't, or like certain things might launch when they normally don't. They might have some sort of counter hit property on them when they normally don't, or whatever, like even on regular hit. So that's what I'm guessing or assuming or thinking from that. It's basically going to be one of those things where it seems like it's probably going to be a crucial part of his game plans. He gets that knockdown, does the taunt, and now he has even crazier pressure than he normally does. And when he gets the hit, the damage or the wall carry or whatever is also even nuttier than it already is. And Bryan already, in my opinion, a pretty strong character in Tekken 7 from what I know. A bit difficult in a lot of people's opinion, and not the strongest character, but you know, can definitely do well competitively and certainly online as any character can. But yeah, that's kind of the thing I want to take note of in this. And then the jet up and yeah. I love Bryan combos. You see he actually had the flames and stuff there as well. That's kind of what I'm looking out for right now. It's just throwback to the old school Paul and Bryan rivalry. Also, is it just me, or like what type of Kawhi Leonard ass laugh? But anywho, they clash his fist there. Back one is nuts. Goes heat. Oh wait, so he has the. Does activating heat automatically give him the sparks around his arms too? It looks like it does, actually. Yeah, because you see he has the sparks and whatever around his arms. So maybe when he activates heat, he automatically gets those same properties or whatever that he gets from the taunt. like once again, just making him even deadlier when he has any of those resources active. Pawn at the wall, boom, boom. Activates heat. Yeah, you see all the... Hey, yo, this character at the wall is good. I mean, Bryan at the wall is already a nightmare, but it looks like he's going to be even crazier at the wall. I'm not going to lie. His mock punch is a heat engager. Yeah, the rage art is really cool, but I wish that the finisher wasn't just this one big punch at the end. I don't know what I wish it would have been, but like the build up to it is like all really dope. Like the machine punches, and then like the cyborg. Like I said, I thought he was gonna fire off a laser. We've never seen Bryan do something like that, but just the fact that we saw like the android or cyborg, which I forget which is which. I think cyborgs are the ones where they're humans that were modified into like be more robotic, and then androids are the ones that are actually completely robotic, whatever, right? So Bryan's a cyborg, I think, right? Anyway, it's all really cool, but it's just like a big punch to finish it, and like I don't know, it basically just looks like his mock punch, which similar to what he does in Tekken 7 a little bit, and then also we see mock punch multiple times throughout this. It could have been a little bit cooler. It could have been a little cooler. I like it. I don't think it's my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. Yeah, man, that's Bryan Fury. I don't have too much else I really want to say about the character. Again, like when you guys watch me do these, you're not looking for the most knowledgeable players. You want to see more knowledgeable breakdowns, and get more information out of these. You got to watch Homage and FDXK, which those are basically the three players who I've been linking in my descriptions when I do these videos, because they obviously they're much more skilled and much more knowledgeable in the game of Tekken. But I hope to serve as you know, a bridge like that between like the casual and competitive, and obviously hone my knowledge and my skill, and fill a very similar role in Tekken 8 that I do with DBFZ. That's kind of the plan, because I'm hoping that I love Tekken 8 as much as I think I'm going to, because for those of you who don't know, I've been playing Tekken since I was a little kid. Obviously, up until Tekken 7, I was just button mashing, not really knowing what I was doing and stuff. And it wasn't until Tekken 7 came out that I was like, yo, fighting games are like even cooler than I thought, and the ceiling goes way higher, and I want to get good, right? And so before DBFZ came out, Tekken 7 was my main fighting game. And obviously, you guys know I still dibble dabble in it a little bit here or there. I've infrequently uploaded content to the channel, but you guys who watch that content really like it. And obviously, you like the Tekken content if you're here right now. So yeah, I'm rambling, but I'm looking forward to Tekken 8, man. I can't say it enough. This game has me really hyped and really excited. I cannot wait for a release date and then for the official launch. That being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content up that I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that is pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.